Ladies, gentlemen, children, please, children, don't pay attention to the words. Because we are talking about an adult movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
this is not for kids, yo.
So, this week, I mean, Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street. Oh man, like great movie. Matter of fact, I think I would be doing the movie an injustice if I didn't allow you the floor to break down all the behind the scenes.
It's a lot, yo. It is a lot. Let's run through the basics, yo. Wolf of Wall Street, same title as the memoir, is based off of
sure.
Belfort. 2013. Bro, this movie feels like it. Every time I watch it, I'm like,
it doesn't
this shit
seem
came
old.
out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Aging very well.
Amazingly. Martin Scorsese, director. I'm going to jump right into it, yo. If you've seen the movie, you understand it's about Jordan Belfort and his firm doing a bunch of illegal activity on the stock market, you know, basically lying to people, overcharging. Great scam, yeah.
Or a lot of barely legal.
Or barely legal. Yeah. A lot of gray areas. What was the shit where he's like, yo, you're asking yourself, is this even illegal? Is this legal? Absolutely fucking not. Yeah, I love that moment, yo. But based off the memoir, but even just the all the illegal activity in the movie is illegal activity done in real life to get the movie made, yo.
Right.
So we have it was a passion project for Leo. Put up $1 million of his own money just to acquire the rights to make the movie. And we have the gentleman, I'm trying to find his name. Oh man. You know what, his name is irrelevant, yo. Keep it 1,000. It's just $100 million. They had to go through some channels to
get funding.
Get funding. Couple movie studios apparently had passed on it. And Warner Brothers was ultimately like, we'll put up some, but you got to get, I think, a majority of it from someone else.
Elsewhere.
They end up getting this investor from Malaysia. Don't have the gentleman's name at the moment, but I'll put up $100 million to get this movie made. Apparently, this investor pulled the money from a real estate development fund that was supposed to put up housing and stuff in Malaysia, just to bankroll the movie.
So art imitates life when it comes to repurposing funds.
Yeah. so not only did he put up 100 M's to get the movie made, which the movie was successful, made over $400 million at the box office.
Beautiful film.
But then still got sued by the United States and had to pay 60 M's for his illegal activities. So
60 more of them things.
The movie is heavily on brand, yo.
Right.
Heavily on brand. What else? Leo spent 2 years with the real Jordan Belfort to try to pick up on, what was life like, mannerisms and all that, which
great consultation.
A lot of Belfort's interviews after the movie came out, he said Leo nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, he's like, yo, this dude really, he got it. He got it down pat.
Word.
Surprisingly, he said most of the movie is accurate, which is crazy because if you've seen it, every scene is out of pocket.
Yeah, I mean, I think when things appear so exaggerated, it's crazy that it's true.
Yeah. Don't know if the opening scene is one of those things that may have been embellished because it's insane. The throwing the little people, because don't want to use the N word, it's derogatory. Right. Throwing little people at a dart.
I mean, or the way that they would. I think all of the quote unquote, for lack of better words, the debauchery.
The debauchery. No, it's debaucherous. Yeah.
That would happen. That would ensue on the grounds of their job.
Bro, it's literally in the. It's not even in a separate part of the building.
No, it's
this is literally where
the general work area.
Yeah, this is where we get money.
Yeah, this is exactly where we work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like, it was crazy because, like, there was just, like, a lot of things happening in that area. I mean, like, okay, like, do you know how wild of an area it has to be at work for them to, like, put up a sign that says no sex between these hours?
Bruh.
And people still break that rule?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Bruh, dude. And rest in peace to him. This is on my reading list, my personal reading list. I still, every time I go to Barnes and Noble, I always walk by it. I'm like, not now. But I do want to read his memoir. But rest in peace to if this is something that really happened. Dude that was getting a blowjob in the elevator, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, yo, we're talking about, because like the whole building wasn't
That
theirs.
specific character has a memoir?
No.
Oh,
just in, like, I want to know if that is really
to say.
something that Jordan Belfort, wrote in his memoir, because just that story in the movie is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yo, he's like, yeah, this chick
Chris
blew
in
everybody in the
Chris
office,
in the
and
elevator,
he married
then,
her,
yeah.
and then
3 years later,
committed suicide
From depression, that was wild.
Nuts, absolutely nuts. But like, that scene is crazy to me. Before we get into like favorite scenes, it's not one of my favorites, but it's just like where their office is it, it's in this massive building in New York. So there's other businesses that operate in this building. So that's a public elevator, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
wild.
That's wild, dog.
Very, very wild.
Yeah, the levels of debauchery is unseemly. And like, I don't even know if there's another movie that is like this crazy scene to scene.
Yeah.
Like, it gets worse.
Yeah.
As the movie, you know what I'm saying? Like how crazy can we get, yo?
Right.
But
I mean, I feel like their money was growing, so the level of insanity was gonna increase. And I mean, like, if your first day on the job, your boss takes you to lunch and does drugs with you and instructs it doesn't do drugs with you, but he basically does coke in front of you. Yeah. And he's basically like, oh,
he definitely
okay,
offers, yo.
You're not rolling.
Like,
I'm still doing it. And then he's like, yo, like, all right, continue to bring us martinis. Continue. And he's basically just giving them like this blueprint for success. Yeah. And I mean, like,
a little bit of foreshadowing, because that's how Jordan eventually ends up being,
it's
like,
scary because it's like you are your mentor. Yeah. Like, if you meet somebody that's straight edge and just like, it's like, yo, so every day you wake up at 2 a.m., you research the news, like, you know what I mean? Like, by the time the news comes on, you're too late. This is how you research your trades. Whoop-de-woo, like, you should spend all night right before you go to sleep researching and reading, checking Bloomberg, doing things online, whatever the case may be. And then you get up before the market opens. Like, if that was his landscape to follow, who's to say he becomes this guy? Like, maybe the success isn't as great, but the risk isn't as great either.
A little bit of a parallel. Trading Places.
Yes, sir.
When he did the opening scene to that movie, you're seeing him wake up, look at the paper. What was it? He was like, "Oh, I think pork is gonna take a dive or some shit like that, or whatever." And they bid on pork rinds or some bullshit like that and make a couple M's, yo.
100%.
You know what I mean? So you're absolutely right, yo. That's the right way to do stocks. This is a cautionary tale.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Which is, but it's got to be tough to decipher either, because I mean, like, if you're entering a game and it seems like the whole game is corrupt, it's like, well, how do I play to win? Yeah. If I'm gonna do this the right way. Yeah. Like, it was like, yo, that was a rough first day. Yeah. And I mean, as soon as he's still not like all the way buying into that, but he's kind of like,
culture
okay.
Shock.
He's like, if this is what I got to do, I'm just gonna be around. I'm gonna be okay. Like, I'm still going home to my wife. It's like, yo,
wife was super supportive, yo.
Like,
yo, yeah. We got There's so much to dive into with this.
Oh man, I'm about to do it. He kind of dropped the ball. I had to do that one time for my man Cruz because he said I never do the whispering on the pod.
Oh, word. Word. That's funny, yo. That's hilarious.
But yo,
word.
Yeah, he kind of dropped the ball. He kind of dropped the ball, not sticking with the young lady that was riding with him since he had nothing.
Yeah, because
she was supportive. She dropped a couple gems on him, like, throughout the growth of everything. Yeah, like, she was right there.
Like, yo, she, like, and he talks about, like, basically married at 22. Yeah. So, like, we're seeing a very young, fresh, green
Arrested
version of,
Development
like,
type
yeah,
vibes.
man.
Then all of a sudden you're getting
Yeah.
too much and like this isn't enough. Like I mean, he even has like a transparent moment with his father where he's
Yeah.
like, "Yo," like the attraction's fading, like that feeling, that like that that smell. Like he's like,
Yeah.
I don't even like, I don't get that
Like
when
the
like,
pheromones ain't working no more.
yeah, he's like, yo, it's worn off. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like, yo, you see what they doing out here? You see what's in the streets?
Yeah, asking
like, it was
his
definitely
pops, that was funny, yo.
It was
like,
some keep your eyes on your own paper type shit for sure. It was like, yo, like your eyes was too big because you wasn't focused on what, like you know what I mean? Like she was a beautiful lady in her own right. He was acting like, I mean,
shout
don't
out
get
to
me
his
wrong,
pops.
I get what he did, but
This movie has a couple directors in the movie. So Rob Reiner plays his pops. Rob Reiner, I think, did like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and a bunch of other like mid to late '80s, early '90s like comedy-esque type movies. You got Jon Favreau, who's I think he's not the private investigator, but he's like I think he's the lawyer. It's a lawyer that he hires. Jon Favreau's in it. They got one other director in here too. Let's see. We got Rob Reiner. And oh my God, Spike Jonze, yo, pretty eccentric director. I think one of his most famous movies is where he adapted Where the Wild Things Are, children's book.
okay.
He adapted that to film. Big in the, I don't think he helped create Jackass, but he was in Jackass a lot. The TV shows, definitely in the movies. But he's the dude when he goes to the investor center. He's the dude that he's talking to. Gotcha. You know, pause. If you sell 10,000 of this stock, I'll personally give you. I'll personally give you a BJ. It's crazy.
The top
yo.
was wild. The
top
offer.
And then he says, "I hope it had."
Fam.
Yo, every scene is so out of pocket,
like,
bro.
I don't want nobody to succeed that much.
Nah.
Like I don't even know what his percentage was.
50.
No.
Oh, like
his
for being the whatever he was.
Offer top.
Yeah. That's. I don't want to know.
There's no number.
I don't want to know.
Sir.
I don't want to know.
Sir, I wish you a lot of success. That doesn't
Right.
mean that you have to give your employees top. That's sick.
It's nuts, yo. Yo, and it's like, yo, he wasn't even an employee. Like, yo, he just, like, he tells him, I'll give you X if you do Y, and then he goes and does Y. Like, first day, like, yeah, I'm a pitch this stock, yo.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro.
Shout out to everybody, like, having their antennas up enough to hear that was different, though.
Yeah.
Like, they was like, wait, hold on. What's he doing? What's he saying? Like, and even, like, you know, like, obviously they played it up to make sure that somebody at the end goes, like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
But there were subtle things before. There were things like, you seen cats grab their Post-it.
Yeah, and start taking notes.
Take notes. Ooh.
Like,
you can see
good.
faces when he said certain lines.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna say
Yeah, because
that.
honestly, we could just start rattling off, like, just because honestly, like, when we decided on doing this on this movie, you were like, yo, that's my shit.
Oh, I love that movie. I love this movie.
Fucking love this movie. So, like, bro, honestly, we could nerd out on scenes, bro. We can go. We don't have to go, you know, in chronological order, but like, definitely one of my favorite scenes is when him and McConaughey is at lunch.
Yeah,
bro, that shit's
up there.
That's improvised.
Oh, that's beautiful
On McConaughey's part. So, a lot of the conversation and definitely the the chest beating shit. You look at DiCaprio, and he's kind of like, yo, what the fuck is he doing? And he's like, not do it. And he's like, y'all need, and then he's
like, get with me.
His martini, and he's just got him.
Get with me.
Looking crazy in the restaurant, bro. Like, definitely love that scene. Yo, I think McConaughey comes in, bro. Yo, he comes in off the bench, bro, drops 25, dog. Yeah. Like, he's only in the movie.
In the beginning.
In the beginning, you never hear from him again after that, yo. And bro, he's one of my favorite characters in the movie, bro. Because he's borderline the prototype, like we kind of hinted at, for Belfort for the rest of the movie.
Jonah is crazy.
Jonah goes nuts in this movie.
Jonah's crazy. I mean, I like I mean, oh man, I'm gonna be that guy that's gonna say that word. I appreciate the gumption to be able to like really be like, yo, you showed me a check that you made 70 racks in a month. I quit my job right
and
now.
Work for you.
I work for you.
Yeah.
Right now. What's up?
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that.
Yo.
Like, I'm like, oh.
nuts.
Like, I'm like, ooh.
Say you made 75,000 last month.
72. It's 72.
The correction is nuts. Yeah, you're like,
you know what I'm saying?
bro. Oh my God, yo.
Show them the check, like, yeah.
What's up? I did that. So now you got to quit your job. Like, yo, and just the voiceover was like, he really did that shit. Yeah.
Yo, obviously, period piece. Yo, when they celebrate and he's like, calls him into the back room.
Ties in this movie.
Smoke crack with me,
bro.
That was wild.
bro. Yo,
that's what I knew. I was like, yo,
we in the 80s.
I was like, this is gonna be a very, very bad. No, this friendship is gonna have a lot of duality. I was like, yes, there's like motivation.
Yep.
Yes, there's like, yo, you're so successful. I'd love to latch on and learn from you. That's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like a little understudy vibe.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. I'm like, you're like, to me, like, there's gonna be like, you're starting with a lot of loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyal to money, loyal to opportunity. But I felt like there was gonna be enough sincere loyalty in Jonah's character because he was always gonna be like, you put me on.
Yeah.
And I feel like he held it down for the
he held it down all the way to the end, like literally to the downfall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but that being said, like I was just looking at it like, I was like, but y'all are gonna like get into a lot of nonsense together, cause like smoke crack with me, bro, is crazy.
Is insane, yo. And there's and just historically.
80s, a little different.
Not trying to, serious us out the room, yo, but
talk to him.
People talking about how crack pretty much ended up on Wall Street and then it went global.
And it was I mean, it was for lack of better words, it was Express Coke at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was expediting the high and it was, different things of that nature. Like, it wasn't a perception of like, it's not like he just ran up to him and was like, hey, come on, let's do this so we can steal TVs. Yeah. Like, it'd be like super bums out of nowhere. Like, I mean? Like,
bro, where they're even sitting at, smoking crack, they're like, I don't know if they're in like in the vestibule of like a bar or something.
They went to the back. Because he was like, is it out back? And then they went to the back.
That's right.
But then it was like weird because it was like wherever they were out back, then they were able to just go run.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, it was so funny.
There's a house in the background.
But once again, they were so childish because it was like, let's just go
run.
Let's go
like
frolic.
Lions and tigers and
like,
bears.
yo, why are y'all frolicking? Like,
oh my God, yo.
But yeah.
Insane, bro. Insane. The levels of debaucherous activity. So, damn, what was one of the first things that they started doing in the? I mean, we hinted at it. The copious amounts of sexual activity.
Yeah.
In the office is one thing.
Bro, I mean, you got to remember
the strippers in.
Yeah.
This is a marching band, a nude marching band.
This is still all fruit from the tree of Matthew McConaughey's character.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like he's taking him to the strip club at like
whatever
first,
time,
like beginning of his tenure at that company. Like, you know what I mean? Like he's telling him jerk off multiple times a day, take the edge off. He's telling him to He's like, those are rookie numbers.
Once or twice a week, yo. Those are rookie numbers. Yo. He's like, I'm at least twice a day, yo. He's like, he said, what does it say? Clears your mind and keeps your fingers steady to dial more phone numbers.
Right.
Oh my God.
And then he's speaking, and then he's like just speaking to like having random women around and all that stuff. So I mean, like, this is all just the blueprint, like, being actualized or being realized. You know what I mean? So when you do start to see those things, I mean, yes, like this is way before HR. This is way before sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, he's on the mic talking to the company while Shorty's taking 10 bands to shave her head.
I was just
and
about
then
to say
he's
that.
like, yo, she has C cups, but she's about to get double D's.
Yo.
Like, isn't this the best company in the world? Like, what does one have to do with the other? This is crazy.
Do we have parallels for, like, today, what some people are willing to do for body, like, cosmetics and shit? Yo.
Do you?
I mean, like, yo, I see a lot of people, a lot of the clout stuff. You know, we would say, like, people today you're doing it for clout. I don't think much has really changed, yo. I don't even know if much has really changed on Wall Street. It may look a little cleaner, but
definitely has to.
Dudes it has to be cleaner. You know what I'm saying? This movie might have been, or you know, the real life story of, you know, the illegal activities that they were doing and shit like that.
I don't want to paint them like that because I don't really know. Like, you know, I'm not there. So, you know, let's say everything's on the up and up. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. If I don't hear anything, I don't know nothing.
Right,
I mean,
right.
like,
Yep.
ain't no snitching on this pod.
Yo, word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to you, gentlemen. And if you hiring, word to Jonah.
Yeah. Word. Yeah.
Put a brother on.
Yeah. Yo, I'll endorse Celsius. Yeah, that's because that's one of his investments. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. He put Celsius on.
So then, I definitely like the scene when he rounded up everybody. So funny.
All his homies, yo.
Like, yo, he sold this and weed. He sold that
and weed. Yeah.
He sold whatever he could get his hands on. Mostly
weed, yeah.
Yeah, I like that part.
Yeah,
I liked oh my God, they were so random. Like, dude that kept answering back, that was just like, what are you talking about?
He's like, yo, I don't think there's such thing as a Buddhist, Amish Buddhist or some shit like that.
And he was like, yeah, he said he only wanted to make furniture. And he was like, what?
He's like,
but correct me if I'm wrong. You said everybody only wanted to make money. Like, yo, he's like, yo, you did say that.
Yeah. Like, yo, like, being so fucking technical.
Yeah, oddly specific. Very odd.
Yep.
So then after that, I would say there was
Bro, when they're going over the script.
His man that was selling the lewds.
John Bernthal's character.
Yes.
Yeah.
He showed that he had a natural knack for sales. Created
classic, sell me this pen.
The supply and demand. And it's funny, like, once again, a full circle moment.
Yeah.
Because once he was doing the sales trainings and he was utilizing something he did when he was establishing his first team in that training.
Yep. Yes. Very great ending. Also, the real Jordan Belfort is
he's sitting in the crowd, right?
No, he's the one who presents.
Oh, okay.
Leo. Yeah, he's the host or whatever. Yeah, the MC. You know. But yeah, that's the real Belfort. At the end.
Yo, the scene with the scene when he thinks he's driving the Lambo. I believe that was that Ferrari. I think it was Ferrari.
The Ferrari. Yeah.
Like Ferrari. Like when he thinks he's driving, okay, and then like they run it back and it's like.
Shit turns
he's all over the place.
Yeah. Oh my God, yo, this movie speaks to the levels of how much rich people could get away with shit, yo. Because yo, he explains it, yo.
Wow, we live in a time where rich people are getting away with insanity,
bro.
But we won't.
Yeah. I hinted at that in the group chat before we got here, yo. But yeah, bro, he's like, yeah, you know, they found out that they couldn't really do shit, you know, because they couldn't even prove that I was even behind the wheel. And it's just like, my nigga, who drove this car then? You know what I'm saying? Like, insanity.
I mean, a lot of money, a lot of opportunity. I mean, even though he was poking fun of the police, like, oh, look what I found. Your year's salary in my pocket.
Fun coupons.
Like,
shout out to that scene. Cruz pointed something out to me. So, love that scene, by the way. Doing everything that his lawyer and his people are telling him not to do. Don't fucking talk to this guy. Stay away from him. Nope. I'm too rich. I think I'm smarter than everybody.
God
bring
complex.
These guys on God complex. Let me bring them on my yacht. Bro, when he's like,
oh, bribery.
I heard you try to get your broker's license. Yo, if there's anything I could do, I could offer my services, teach you some things.
And that's something I do for anybody.
Could you say that?
Just like that.
Just like that. Notice, Cruz pointed this out to me today. He said, yo, notice that his partner
gets closer.
Had
the mic.
Waiting for him to slip up.
He had the mic.
And then
we
gonna rope you up, buddy.
Yeah.
We about to arrest you right now. And when Leo kind of looks over, he's like, oh, nah, you're not.
Not this time.
Yeah, not this time, buddy. Oh, man, that shit was great, yo. That was great. And then I love the banter where the FBI agent, yo, he's like, yo, the fucking hero that I'm gonna be when I seize this motherfucker.
Oh, yo. Talk about the boat. Yeah, it's wild.
And then here's your year's salary. Here's some lobsters on the way out, yo, because I know you.
Sick.
Yeah, I know you can't fucking afford them, yo. Yo, think about this on your shitty ride on the subway back home, which again, full circle. So
much shame, so much shaming, bro.
Oh man, the pores.
Oh, he was killing us pores.
Oh,
like he was loving life,
bro. flying a helicopter off of Quaaludes, bro, and the
Bro.
pilot, co-pilot,
Just
letting
crashing, going
Bro.
crazy. Like, you know how much bread you have to have for a person to just casually put their own lives in danger?
Damn.
It's like, yo, bro, I still gotta live. Like, you trying to like you're not that rich. You're not so rich that I'm gonna put my life in danger.
Facts.
Like, I mean, unless I was like a security guard or something,
Right.
because that kind of comes with the gig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm like, yo, I'm just the pilot here, bro. Like, you're bugging out.
Dog. Damn.
Oh, that's
So
a funny
this
scene
movie,
when he like stumbles out of the helicopter and he falls into the pool. Very hilarious.
yeah.
I mean,
it's a lot of slapstick.
lot of stuff in that, lot of stuff at the mansion.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, on the scene when his wife at that time, when she's opening her legs, I think that's a classic shot. Like when he's laying and she puts the high heel on his head, like that's a classic visual. That's like, wow, like artistically looking at that, always like, wow, that looks great. Just like the way the shot came out.
Yeah.
And then it was funny when he's like, yo, there's a camera in the eye of the teddy bear.
Yeah. You know, there's something weird about Mr. Teddy.
Say hi to Rocco.
Oh my god, yo.
Yeah, that's a funny scene. Right
That was
there.
great. Oh shit, yo, the Steve Madden.
Yo,
like taking as
Yeah,
a music
Jonah-
producer,
Jonah with the Quaaludes.
I'll smoke
like
before
when he's
get
high.
creative, yo. These dudes just popping ludes for ideas, bro.
When he's high, like his acting of high. I think the slow motion shots that they did, those were super cool. Yo, one of the I think it was a slow motion in the I think it might have been the elevator. I'm not the elevator. On the plane.
Oh, for
That was
his
a crazy shot.
for his
Bachelor
party.
Yeah, that was beautiful
Wild.
camera
The
work.
coke.
Yeah,
fucking-
exactly.
yeah,
that was
blooming
beautiful.
everywhere.
Yeah, that was
yup,
beautiful camera
yup.
work.
Oh man, slow motion titties. Anyway,
Yo, slow motion titties is funny.
yeah.
Yo,
Like, hey, we said this
hashtag
is-
slow motion titties.
Yeah, this is we said this is not for kids, yo.
I mean, the movie's not for children.
At all, man.
There's a lot going on. I mean, him just thinking he could master life through a drug schedule. Like if I take my drugs just right, I'll be able to sleep through this whole flight. Just go to bed.
Towards the beginning where he's just running through his regimen. Oh, I'm taking lubes
Just to take
2
the
to 3
edge off
times
for
a
that.
day.
Like, yeah,
weed
weed-
to take the edge off. Coke to lift me back up, yo. Morphine just cause it's fun.
It's awesome.
Bro, what are we saying, yo?
I'm
I love a
abusing
good
drugs.
like breaking the fourth wall montage type
yeah,
of moment.
yeah,
Especially
turning
when
away,
it's
talking to us.
this level, yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's multiple times in the movie where he's trying to explain stuff on the stock market, and then he just looks to the viewer and he's like, I know you guys don't care about any of this shit, or I know this shit is way over your head. Who gives a fuck? We were making fucking $20 million a day type shit.
Rat holes.
Yeah. Nuts.
Crazy.
Shout out to yo. I'm regular 9 to 5 type of nigga, yo.
It's
Shout out to the people that got balls to do scams, dog.
But it's the advanced thinking too. Like like a big thing, even like I hate to say it, but like another great Leo movie that like I'd love to talk about. Catch Me If You Can.
Yep.
I'm telling you. Like like a big thing is like being ahead of your time. Like being able to operate in 2024 with a 2040 brain is gonna get you really far. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's why you can look at these little toy airplanes and be like, yo, I can use that as the watermark on these checks. Bro. You know what I mean? Like just that thought process. Or the thought process that's like, I can manipulate this trade system to be able to be like, oh, we're gonna do the IPO, but we're also gonna be the seller and the buyer, and then when we jack the price up, we're gonna get out of there before it crashes. Like like the old, I mean, this trade term, the pump and dump or whatever the case may be.
Pump and dump. I mean, we mentioned trading places. That's ultimately what the 2 old dudes was doing.
Right.
They had their own little rat holes, yo. Because I forget the fake name that they were using, but they're like, oh, we're paying $50,000 to so and so. Oh, no, we'll take that. That's for research. That's our research and development guy. He's on some special tasks. It's like, oh no, we're lining our own pockets.
Gotcha.
with money from the firm, yo. So Yeah, nah, bro. I loved I if we're gonna bounce around a little bit,
Yeah.
just characters that I fucked with. Outside of Leo being, the polarizing Jordan Belfort, the lead. We mentioned Jonah, mentioned John Bernthal, Margot Robbie,
Margot Robbie.
breakout role. Like, she's done a bunch of very good roles after this. I mean, $1 billion Barbie movie. You know what I'm saying? Made a Billy. Also, good movie.
What's that movie with the movie with Will Smith? Not the hero one.
Oh, it's something with an F. Focus.
I love that movie. I love Focus.
I remember a couple years ago you mentioned how much you fuck with the movie. It's a movie that I never got through in totality. Yeah. Not that I thought it was bad or nothing. I just didn't know really what I was like watching. Like, what's the purpose of this movie? I definitely want to go back and watch it because
a lot of sleight of hand stuff. Very like
word.
just.
Are they con artists? Is that what their thing is? Okay,
and they're pickpocketing, like they're working.
Oh, okay.
They're working like it's crazy. Yeah.
See, the time that I tried to put it on one time, it just didn't get my attention. Yeah. Not because I wasn't into the movie, I just had other shit going on, so I just threw it on mistakenly as like a background type of movie.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna run that back, yo. But she smokes this, yo.
Yeah.
Because I don't think she was really in anything major before this. I think she got discovered as like she's either from Australia or New Zealand. I forget which one. Don't kill me, Aussies and people from New Zealand, because I know there's beef for mistaking one as the other. Gotcha. Yeah, yo, breakout role, bro. Smoked it, yo. For a girl to be from that region with those thick accents to pull off a Brooklyn accent like that, dog. She smoked it.
Yeah. I love the scene. I actually love the scene when they're pulling up to the Trump.
Okay.
In the limo, and the wife opens the limo door. I just thought, like, you know what I mean? Like, he's sniffing coke off her chest. Like, he's like clearly, like so into her. Like, and for his wife to see her husband,
that's a great. Acting
so happy
yeah
with someone else, knowing that level of happiness has been absent in their union. Like, she couldn't even finish being angry. She instantly got defeated.
Yeah,
seeing how much he was into her, she was just like,
do you love her?
You love her.
And
he couldn't even say it.
Couldn't even say it, yo. Couldn't even say it.
And that was to me, like, that was such a powerful scene where it was like acted well on all fronts. And I thought, I looked at like when we said like, yo, he dropped the ball. Like, when I'm watching it through this lens, bro, that was one of the times I thought like, yo, he really dropped the ball. Like, even though building up, like, when they had that nice dinner and he bought her the bracelet, and then she was like, yo, like, you're kind of like stealing from the rich. I mean, you're stealing from the poor. To make yourself rich.
Why can't you try to sell it to
which made him develop the playbook or the Bible for Stratton Oakmont, where they rebrand.
Love that scene too.
And I thought like it was just like it spoke volumes to her and how she was like always there for him.
Bro, he was trying to go. Die.
He was trying to go to the Wiz and be a general manager and work his way up. She was like, "You're not a stock boy, you're a stock broker." Like, you know what I mean? Like
a good woman.
Like, shout out to all the supportive. Shout out to all the supportive ladies out there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when it gets really tough, and like I just felt like I seen her depict that throughout, and then I seen her get so defeated. Like, she was. I hate to say it, but she was kind of down. Like, down to the point like, I get that you be like smashing some other things, whatever. Like, I don't care because you don't care. Like she was like, I don't care as long as you don't care about it. Like, if it's just something that happens, whatever. But like, you love somebody.
Yeah, that she couldn't do. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she even laid back. She sent Jonah's wife over. Like, on
the intro to Margot,
like she was like, I don't even know. It might be something. She might be business. I kind of see how he's looking at her, but I mean, I hate.
Yeah, he was.
He was high. He was high. He was drunk with power. He was getting a lot of money. He was young. Now that we look back at it, it's just like it's a lot going on.
I know definitely. Because when Black Monday happens, When he's like, oh, my first official day as a stockbroker. I don't know what year he necessarily started. Well, he said it took him 6 months or something to get his to pass
Series 7.
Series 7. I almost said the bar, like he's gonna be a lawyer, but when he passes Series 7, it's 6 months from the start of the movie. So he's still 22, 23 years old.
He's mid-20s tops, the way this is all coming together. Yeah.
And I think by the time the movie ends, we're like mid-90s, 94, 95 or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, these boys had a run, yo.
Wild
run, yo. Like, sure. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, we got the Steve Madden and the idea popping up, yo, with Jonah's character. Throwing him that idea. Another scene that's just funny to me. Well, not funny. It's out of pocket and it's definitely words that we can't use. But when they bust in, when Margot comes home and busts in on the butler having a gay sex party, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And mad intolerant, when she's like, oh, there was 4 here, and he jumps up, whatever. But when they question him,
the homophobia in that
is insane, yo.
It is so time appropriate.
True.
And so
because there's a lot in that one scene.
But just the physical acting of it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, to be grossed out, like, oh my God, here on the couch where I'm at, oh my God, yeah.
When they're questioning him and the butler says to Jonah,
"Oh yeah, you know."
He's like, "I know." He's
you
like,
were there.
Yeah,
you were there
you at the club.
You was at the lollipop. You was over there. Hey, yo,
the Chester, the
Chester
Asian character, and the other dude, they look at each other like, "Wait a minute,
like,
you was dancing at the gay club?"
He's like, yo, I got a lot of friends. I don't know if I know this guy. Like,
I like to dance and da-da-da-da. Like, yo, oh my God.
Very funny.
I hope we do this movie because you know what? It's they're not necessarily stockbrokers, but American Psycho.
Okay, I've never seen that, so we'll put that.
Word. They go to gay clubs in the movie because they like to dance and shit like that, and it is kind of like it may have been a normal thing in certain social circles at the time, because not for nothing. Gay clubs was, they probably playing the flyest music in there, yo. You know what I'm saying? The atmosphere is probably just more lit.
It's a very tastemaker society.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
But just in that scene alone, bro, where Jonah's panicking, like, where he's like, my cousin's a F word. I love F words. You know what I'm saying? And again, they shoot back to the two homies, and they're just like, what the fuck is he talking about, yo? But then
my man Chester Ming goes crazy.
And they
just get
bust,
up, fix the jacket a little bit. All right, boom.
Bust him in his shit. And then the blood gets on Jonah.
Yeah.
That nigga goes outside and throws up, yo. Immediately, like, again, it's not right. It's the times. But, AIDS being a thing in the 80s, yo.
Right, yeah.
He getting blood splattered. Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not said in the movie, but that's definitely running through my mind when I see that. It's just like, oh, homie probably think
dangling him over the building. Crazy.
And it's crazy that we're even talking about that. As, again, rich dudes being out of pocket.
And it wasn't even
going on in real life right now.
It wasn't even done. Yeah. Like, speaking about rich people, the rich people calling the police to bury the story and pay them a couple dollars, and then they further the abuse on the person that was exactly.
Yeah, I mean, because sidebar. It's a major sidebar, but because it reflects this shit with Puff a little bit. Not necessarily the abuse, but like hearing, he dangled somebody over a balcony. Bro, I heard on the radio today that apparently in Cassie's document, she said it, it wasn't, because people said it was Wale that he hung over the balcony.
I heard that too.
They say he hung another female over the balcony, bro. Anyway, rich niggas be doing some wild shit, yo. To me, that's the moral of this story is, rich and powerful, bro, they get away with a lot of shit.
Yeah, I pray that when all y'all get y'all money, y'all don't lose yourselves.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I don't want to lose myself when I get
never, yo.
Like, I don't think there's a level of money that's going to make me think that dangling people over balconies is fly.
Or,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little crazy.
Or getting that rich and powerful I don't
That you're
want to
numb
be that
to
rich
stuff.
and powerful.
Like, you should have
where
some
it changes
humanity.
me like that. Facts.
Where's your humanity? Like,
Facts.
that's craziness.
Yeah.
Like,
I would never.
I'm not even
if
trying
that's
to
what
bring it
comes
back
with
to
the
homie,
territory,
but blowing
I'm cool
up cars,
being a 9 to 5 dude.
blowing
bro.
up cars. Like, he's got a lot. It's
Insane.
all right. Let's not even know.
Yeah.
No.
Insane.
Back to Wolf of Wall Street.
That's a fact, yo. That's a fact.
Back to Jordan Belfort.
Yeah. Did you have any? I mean, because honestly, this is a movie. Not a lot of musical moments. Or
Nah, this isn't
like
the
that.
musical
it's
moments.
very quotable, yo.
Yes.
I liken this movie to another Scorsese classic where it's just, yo, scene after scene is its own moment. It's really a lot like Goodfellas, yo. It is like the Wall Street
collection of scenes.
Goodfellas,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
It's insane. And just a lot of the because this is a very Scorsese thing, just a lot of the quick cuts, quick pans, quick zooms, all that shit, yo. There is music in here.
Not heavily.
But it's not like other Scorsese movies, not like a Goodfellas or
it's
a
not a
Casino
character in
where
the film.
Yeah.
Right.
But just it's a lot of scenes. Did you have any other favorite characters or anything like that? Because it's very Leo / Jordan centric, yo.
Yeah.
I mean,
I really, like I said,
Jonah
unsung hero
it.
for me was definitely the first wife.
Okay.
I don't even got her name, but you know what I mean. Like, I think I spoke to like my my affinity for her character.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she was a true writer, and she got a raw deal out of it all.
I like his pops.
Yeah, I like his dad.
I like the frantic nature, and I like when
he switches accents on the telephone. That's
the
very
code
funny.
switching is fucking hilarious, bro. But yeah, just being stressed out all the time, yo. Yeah. Like this is my son. A lot like Christopher Walken's character in Catch Me If You Can.
Okay.
Like, yo, I know my son is doing dirt.
Yeah.
That's my son, and I'm gonna hold him down.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Like I'm a still do the fatherly thing, try to still guide him, but yo, he's his own man. Yo, he's
and
he's
watching it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Like, it's like his dad just was like, yo,
$40,000. What is EJ Entertainment? Yeah,
it's getting too messy. It's going too far. This is gonna catch up to you, bro. Like, ease up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's just again, cautionary tale. This is gluttony on a whole nother level, bro. This is
with drugs, with
bro.
money, with women, with success.
Bro, you're fucking so many women that you're now sleep talking.
But he's also showing like just how far that goes. Like, it's becoming, it's like it's not enough for him to just have sex.
Word, bro. You're blowing coke up women's asses, bro.
Like they have candles up yours. Like, it's just like you're unlocking new levels because you're getting bored with the old levels of excitement. You like when we're talking about just like gluttony's a good word. Just like the just the overindulgence.
Yeah.
Just like it was too much of everything. It was too much like the biggest boat.
Yeah.
The best wedding. Like everything, like nothing was. Nothing was light. It was doing too well.
What's the dude that used to? I forget the name of the show. But it used to be a show where dude would they do exposés on rich and famous.
Oh,
people.
Yeah, lifestyles of the rich and famous.
Is that what it's called? Yeah,
hamburger wishes, cheeseburger dreams.
Word, yeah.
Right,
so
right.
Having the actual footage of them
When
going over the Naomi yacht and all that,
Oh,
I thought that was
goodness.
pretty fly, yo, to put in the film, because it's like, damn, maybe once upon a time this was the biggest yacht, because now Bezos got the biggest yacht,
full staff, fully staffed.
Nuts. Speaking of Bezos's yacht, yo, rich niggas doing whatever the fuck they want, yo. Do you remember, or have you seen this show where I think it was last summer, maybe the summer before? Bezos has this ridiculously huge yacht. I think he's got 2 or 3 of helicopter pads on it. He had a bunch of people with him on this trip. I forget the country that they got stuck in, but again, rich niggas doing rich shit. The boat couldn't get through this canal because they had this bridge that was like 100, 200 years old.
Oh my God.
The yacht gets stuck because it either can't. Just the boat's too big. It can't make it through if the bridge is up or something. Whatever it was. Bezos has a boat full of guests. Takes a helicopter and dips. Leaves the yacht there. This country had to rebuild the bridge just so he can get his fucking boat through. A historical landmark in this country.
Wow.
My boat can't fit, so y'all gotta rebuild. Y'all gotta tear this down or whatever, renovations, so my boat could get through. Because we can't reverse this motherfucker.
I don't need the world to be that much of my oyster.
That's crazy.
I'm cool.
Yo, but left
That's
like a couple hundred
power.
people on this boat, bro.
But yo, bro, that that sort of power, like it tests you. Like knowing you could do something like that. I don't even want to know that that's possible. Like I don't want my brain to go that far. It pissed me off
because I'm a little bit of a historian, and I'm like, yo, this motherfucker, like, yo, this is not like, bro, that's like if somebody did that to like Memorial Bridge in Springfield, yo, like that's a historical landmark, yo. Like I don't know the name of the architect that built that, but you know what I'm saying? Like this is historical importance. Who the fuck are you, Spaceos, yo? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know who I am.
Like, cool, my packages come in 2 days, but like,
you
bro,
know me. You know who I be.
Yeah, dog. Like, oh man, yeah. I was as a historian, I'm like, this motherfucker.
They're like, yeah, we'll put it back how
dog.
you got it.
Nuts, yeah. So
we'll take pictures and we'll get it recreated to spec. You'll be all right.
It's like rebuilding the Mona Lisa, dog. Like,
hey man, stop crying.
Yeah,
I got stuff to do and I got people.
I'm
waiting.
throwing. Yeah,
hit the bag.
How many fun coupons do you need to forget about this, yo? To quench your feelings, yo. You know what I'm saying? Damn, son.
Yo, I mean, like seeing it all come crashing down. Like he thought he was so funny. I mean, not funny. He thought he was so clever.
It's also one of my favorite scenes.
Writing the note.
I got a wire. I'm wired up.
Yo. But
speak calm.
Why did he not take that with him? Dispose of that. To see the cop come in and just have it, I was like,
yeah, bro, burn that shit.
Something.
You just gonna throw it in the trash, bro?
It wasn't even crinkled. It was just
yeah.
Like he left it on the tape. But man.
But that's definitely what. Any time where he's speaking to his crowd, yo. Fire scenes, because it's like, yo, you're seeing how polarizing this dude is, yo. Like, said in the group chat, yo, I want you guys to solve your problems by becoming rich. Yes. You got this girl crying, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, damn, I might be a little emotional, yo. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, we met her. She was fucking struggling to pay for her kids' tuition. She asked for an advance. I gave her $25,000.
Got her right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now she got a collection of Rolexes and da-da-da-da-da. Like, yo.
It's motivational. It's inspiring.
Crazy. The I'm not fucking leaving speech, yo. Like, bro, you're still able to get your millions. You just can't be the face of the company. And again, that's the greed. That's the gluttony. That's the fucking I'm leaving on my own terms.
The unnecessary relationship with attention.
Yeah. It's insane, bro.
Like it can
fire scene.
It can be a drug. Oh my God, that's another thing. Oh, I love I love when the Rolex got thrown and you can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, in slow motion.
The slow motion shot. Oh, and then these motherfuckers, where the dude's catching, he's like, kill him. Like, yo, what type of environment? Like, I would love to be a fly on the wall.
The environment was depicted amazingly.
Yeah.
On New Issue Day?
Yeah.
On New Issue Day? When he eats the goldfish?
That's another little behind the scenes. Yo, apparently, he really fucking...
That makes sense.
He had to fake swallow goldfish because they had animal rights people on set. I guess it's only okay for an actor to have an animal like in their mouth. Pause. For I think it's like 3 to 5 seconds or something like that. So, but to actually do that is fucking crazy, bro. It's crazy. Shout out to Jonah. Yo, he went for it, bro. He's
committed to the role.
They got like 5 nominations, 0 wins. So I thought he had one for best supporting, but he definitely got nominated for.
Yo, a lot of things that are classic aren't award winners, man.
Yeah, for real. I mean, finding out that right before we started filming, that he only got paid 60 G's for his role.
Yeah, right.
And he He borderline, you know, if DiCaprio's the MVP, he's sixth man of the year
easily.
Cause he goes, yo, wearing the fake teeth, like
Oh,
he had like a
phosphorescent.
real
for sure.
transition, yo. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Oh, another funny scene where you hear the voiceover of DiCaprio and he's like, yo, I heard there was some weird shit where he's like, yo, like people are saying some
incest
things.
Vibes.
What's up with you and your wife, dog? Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like he's, yo.
He said, yo,
he's
my
so
boys,
casual. Like
said,
my boys thought she was cute, so I just used the cousin thing as an in.
Like I'm not gonna let someone else sleep with my cousin.
Bro, that's some white
like
shit.
That's pretty much what should happen.
That's some white shit.
That's racist.
Just so my boys wouldn't fuck her. I was just like, I used the cousin thing as an in. And it was like, yeah, like, you know, fucking, I wasn't gonna let my boys fuck my cousin.
Yo, mind you, she tried to act like she was dumb mad. She tried to act like she was so mad for DiCaprio's first wife.
Oh man.
But they was cool.
Yeah.
She played ball when it was like once it was the new wife in place.
Yeah.
She was chilling.
She
was playing ball.
Like y'all was best friends.
New best friend alert.
You know what I'm saying? Wild, yo. That's a wild dynamic, yo. Oh man.
Yo, timeout for Jonah.
I was out of pocket, yo. I know he's fucked up on the Quaaludes, but yo, comes down pulling on his shit, yo.
Like, yo.
And then saying, yo, Jordan, you gotta fuck her, bro. Like, fuck her for me, bro. Yo, crazy. His homie saying, I'll let that shit give me AIDS, bro.
Yeah, they was going crazy.
It's a wild ass movie, bro.
Yeah,
like just as it's knowing it's like, yo, when we're doing these movies for this show, bro, again, I'm watching it with different lenses and shit. And I'm just like, okay, this is 3 hours of just debauchery, but I'm like, damn, like, nah, this movie is real. Like, it's almost unfathomable levels of debauchery. And to hear that, like, Belfort really so much is just like, real. This is real. Like, yes, they embellished some things, but like, it's really like not even 20% of the movie is embellished. Right. It's fucking crazy.
The funny thing is, imagine like it's like, oh, the scene that I like in front of the Trump is embellished. Mm-hmm. It's like that's a very light scene when you look at the whole movie.
Yeah, that's honestly, and yo, it's light, but it's probably the powerful, most weighted, emotional scene, yo, because like everything else is just like he's just so out of pocket, like even when it comes down to him getting arrested, bro.
The scene when he sleeps with his second wife for the last time. That's a heavy scene.
Yeah.
Like she goes from I hate you to like let me just play ball to get it over with.
Just to get it over with. Nasty.
Cuz she goes from don't touch me, I hate you.
Yep.
And
then doing the
then she's
like
what you
come
want
kind of thing
stuff like, and then she's like,
man.
And then she's like, that's it, that was the last time, it'll never happen again.
Yeah,
I was like, wow,
yeah.
like that was heavy on the acting side.
Oh yeah,
heavy.
Yeah, yo, this was I don't know, man. Like yo, for Scorsese, he's got a lot of classics. I might have this in his top 5.
I was gonna say top 5.
I might have this in his top 5.
I have to let you do that because I don't feel like, although I feel like my relationship with film is growing, I don't feel like I'm qualified enough to do that.
To say that
to people with such expansive catalogs. Because I want to make sure that crazy. I want to make sure that I experience a good enough amount than to just say something's on my personal favorite list and automatically act like that's his best work because I haven't consumed enough.
Word.
But we'll revisit his ranking.
Facts, because there's a lot that we could definitely watch on here. Like I mean, we've mentioned Want to Do Casino, Want to Do Goodfellas. You know, obviously the two of the biggest, if not 1A, 1B for the mob movies and stuff like that. But you know, he's anybody that is familiar with his catalog, you know, people will bring up Taxi Driver, Mean Streets. Okay. You know, obviously Casino, Goodfellas, this one. He's a devout Christian. He's trying to complete like his like Christianity trilogy.
Okay.
He did a movie. I always fuck up the title, but it's a movie that came out probably within the last 7 to 8 years that deals with like the impact of like I think Christianity in Japan or something like that. He shot a movie. I think it's with Willem Dafoe. That's about Jesus Christ, yo.
Okay.
So like, but yo, his catalog is like all over the place. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So versatile, yo. And out of like a lot of everybody's like favorite directors, he might have like the most movies outside of like a Spielberg or something like that. Like, dude's got a lot under his belt. Like, I'm a Tarantino fan. My man's only got 9 movies in a 30-year or so
comparison
career. It seems like Scorsese was dropping every year since like 70 something. You know
so
what I mean?
what I'll say to our people before we go is in the comments, make sure that you tell us your favorite Scorsese movie.
Yeah, give us favorite Scorsese flick, give us and keep giving us
your
more things
requests.
personal requests, yeah. Give us stuff to watch, because we're freestyling for the most part, we're going with the flow, you know what I'm saying?
And
but
now we're going to
definitely
be adding some calendar to it, elements to it.
Yep, definitely trying to still just tap in with the fan base, and get right, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah.
So until next time,
you know what I'm saying? Seen it, heard it, like and subscribe.
What you see is what you get. It's what you get. Then what you see is what you get.